Yeah, so she farted and I broke up with her. Oh, wait, I'm streaming? Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 5th stream for Assassin's Creed Mirage. Just go ahead and jump right into this. I was enjoying it when I first started the game because it was a little new. It was a new area, new stuff. But the more I'm playing it, the more I'm seeing why people are complaining. There's a lot of glaring issues. There's a lot of stuff that they should have just had fixed. A lot of things they should have done better than what we see. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Do you know what I am saying? Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue. I was watching more footage of Assassin's Creed Shadows today. It's so sad watching the Yasuke dude trying to climb buildings and whatnot. It's just, ugh. To have an assassin that can't climb or free run. What the hell, man? Alright, what was I doing? What is my mission? The hunter... I did need to go to the blacksmith. I don't remember what for, but... honestly, I don't even remember if I actually went last night. I've got 3 mysterious shards. I don't know how many I need to open up the thingy to get some interesting weapons. So, I'm gonna go to the blacksmith first. Can I warp over there? Yes. Whoever decided whatever the first game was that decided fast travel, thank you, whoever that was. Actually, that's a good question. I'm gonna look that up. Give me one moment, people. My curiosity has been piqued. Okay. Fucking... Alright. First video game to have fast travel. Which game invented fast travel? As far as some people can remember, it seems like it's Ocarina of Time. Because, yeah, technically you could warp to other areas. But there were people saying that there were other games where you could fast travel before that. Dragon Quest 1986. Allow you to return zoom spell immediately. Return to the castle. Okay, yeah, that's technically fast travel. Mario had it on the Nintendo Entertainment System. I mean, it seems like it might be Dragon Quest. Ultima 3. Yeah, I guess one of those. Anyways. I got a bird. Look at it. Being all stupid and birdie. Fuck. I'm still surprised my bird got shot down in the last time I was playing. I didn't even know that could happen. That's kind of shocking. Wait. There we go.
Good to see you. Well met, sir. What do you have? Lots to peruse, I assure you.
Tell me, Shopkeep, when was the last time you got new merchandise? It's like, I don't know, it's been a while. It's like, tell me, what's your name? My name? Huh. Well, I mean, everybody calls me the blacksmith. No, what's your God-given name? I don't remember. Do you have a family blacksmith? I don't know. I've been standing here my entire life, for as long as I can remember. You've been standing here for 27
A
years.
subtle but delightfully deadly enhancement.
I love Viva La Dirt League. They're awesome. I already healed or upgraded that. I don't need that.
Lethality can always be improved.
I did need to upgrade my dagger one last time.
That will do.
Okay. Perfect parry slows down time for 3 seconds. Nice.
Will that be
And I better
all?
get some other weapons. Like, there better be other other weapons in this game, because,
Safe travels.
like I said, I've never been a big fan of these glowy weapons unless I, like, earned them in-game. Like, if it was an actual Isu artifact. Which it does bug me in a bunch of these games when you're, like, decked out in glowing alien armor with Pegasus wings. And you walk up to somebody and they're like, hey, how you doing? And you're like, really? I'm not gonna address anything that you see? Oh, shit. Nobody sees me. It's just a casual murder. I just wanted to grab all this stuff. And what's upstairs? I did like in Odyssey when you were using your powers and stuff like that, you would hear people actually audibly saying like, what the hell? How's he doing that? Is he a god? Something like that. Alright. No, that's where I need to go.
The harbor. The informant is here somewhere. This could
was
be
easy.
the informant.
No notes today. I should get going. It's almost time.
Time for what, I wonder?
Well, I didn't read the instructions for this mission quick enough. He's just like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go about my day anyways. What the fuck? Why is this guy following him? It'd be funny if everybody that we passed was just slowly started following each other. Like, there's just in the end, it was just a giant line.
I will find you again. With better
Really? Do I have to
focus
do that
next
over again?
time.
Well, that's lame. Why is this guard even after me? What did I do? All I was doing was crouching.
Cast your
Another
gaze.
day. I actually have to wait another whole day? Why are you attacking me? And the dumbest thing is, I bet if I, like, defended myself, I would get arrested. Or, like, you know, I'd get a wanted level. It's like those people that bully people or poke and prod the bear until it roars, and then they shoot the bear and say, well, it roared at me. Go! Yeah, well, no shit, you're poking it.
Here, dog!
I had a buddy like that where, he was just a dick. He would, like, literally just straight up pick on people, which I don't hang out with this guy anymore. And, he'd just pick on people and, I mean, as close as somebody could get to, like, physically abusing somebody without actually doing it. Like, sometimes he would just, you know, do that stupid thing where they, like, punch you in the balls or something, but the heaven forbid you ever did something like that to him back. I mean, he would lose his fucking mind and just immediately decide that that was, like, a threat against his, like, honor or something like that, and he would absolutely snap, like, ready to, like, straight up just commit murder. Like, this guy was insane. I literally remember one time when, yeah, we were, like, watching a movie, and he stopped the movie and just started staring at the TV, and we're all looking at each other like, is he okay? And I was like, Chris. He just kept staring at the TV, and I was like, are you okay, Chris? And he didn't say anything, he just kept staring, so I kind of, like, you know, kind of very, very lightly kind of, like, poked him with my foot, like a very light kick to kind of get his attention. And he turned around and punched me as hard as he could in the face and just looked at me like he was just pure, just evil. like just murder. Like he was just like like that. Like he was so angry. And I just immediately was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Look at yourself. Like, look at yourself in the mirror right now. Good lord. I'm really surprised he's not dead yet. Like, I'm surprised he hasn't pissed off the wrong person with trying to act all tough the way he has. God, what a dick. Now I'm angry. He was like one of my friends I grew up with too, and he always had issues, but there were so many moments where he really fucked up like that, and he just, God man, he like started spreading these rumors around about me too. That was just like, at first I was laughing with him, but he just kept doing it and kept spreading these rumors, and it was all about a joke about fucking a dog, and then he started. Like it was a long time ago where we were both cracking a joke about something like that. I don't know. It was immature humor, but he was laughing at it. I was laughing, and then he just kept telling all these people we were meeting, just random people, being like, "Hey, this is Lucas. He fucks dogs." I'm like, dude, what the fuck? What? You don't just introduce me like that. Like, what the hell? I mean, people are actually gonna believe that. Like, sure enough, I'd have like these random people come up to me at like parties and be like, "Dude, is it true that you did?" I'm like, "Dude, Chris, what the hell?" And I go up to him, and he's like, "I'm just telling a story, bro. It's a joke." Like, it's not a joke when you're actively trying to convince people that something's real and ruining people's reputations. To this day, or not to this day, I guess, but like 3 years ago, that was the last time I heard it. Some random person sent me a message, was asking me if it was true, and I was like, oh my god, Chris, stop, dude. Like, I really wanted to ask him what his problem is, but I'm also just done with the guy. Fuck.
I can almost hear Roshan scolding me now.
I totally was distracted. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Damn it. Now I gotta sit up on the fucking thing again. I know that I had like a really, really good childhood. Like probably the best childhood anybody's ever had. I mean, that's a big ask, but a bunch of my friends, I mean, all my friends, everybody, my brother's friends, my friends, they all, like, outwardly admitted that they were jealous of our childhood, that they wish they had had our family and stuff, and I definitely think it led to quite a few of them trying to almost get some kind of form of revenge out of jealousy or something. I learned the same guy's cousin was actually, God, I thought he was, like, one of my best, I mean, he was one of my best friends, but to learn that he was kind of doing the same thing. He was just talking shit behind my back a lot, like all the time. And I didn't know that. And I remember saying something like to one random dude at a party, like, "Oh yeah, Patrick, he's like one of my best friends." And he went, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "You think that you guys are friends?" I'm like, "Yeah, why?" And he's like, "I mean, you could have fooled me with the way he talks about you behind your back. I mean, he's constantly talking shit about you." And I was like, "Are you kidding?" He's like, "No." So I asked Patrick, and of course he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about." I don't know. It's... what a convenient thing to just feign ignorance. I don't know what you're talking about. The biggest thing, though... once again, yeah, it seemed like he tried to always try to be better than me. Even to this day, he'll, like, send me gamer tagged pictures of achievements that he got that I never did. Not that I could do it, I just don't care about achievements. And, like, if I ever said he can't do something, he'd go out of his way to try to prove it was wrong. Prove me wrong. And he told me I couldn't work at this job that was super simple. He said, "Yeah, but you couldn't do it." I'm like, "Why do you say that?" He's like, "Oh," he immediately tried to run away from the conversation. A fucking coward. But yeah, the biggest thing, once again, I had a girlfriend at one point, and we ended up getting in a bit of an argument. Like, she was wanting to have kids. I didn't want to, and I kind of fucked up a little bit. I went out and got a vasectomy because I was trying to control the situation. And I should have either just thought about it more or talked to her about it, which regardless, she probably would have stopped me because she was trying to have kids. I just wanted to make sure nothing happened. But then I started feeling bad about it because I didn't want to have kids, and I told her way ahead of time I didn't. And she just kept trying to convince me, which, once again, don't go into a relationship trying to convince somebody of something. And we ended up breaking up because I finally told her, you know, look, I went out and got this procedure done. You know, kind of shitty on my part a little bit, but at the same time, I'm still glad I did it because now I can't get anybody pregnant because I don't want to fucking deal with kids. And she immediately messaged Patrick, the buddy I was just mentioning, and started saying, just talking shit, saying I wasn't doing anything, which at the time, yeah, I wasn't working. So she was saying I was lazy, and then Patrick started saying I was lazy, and saying, even worse, to where he was saying, I mean, he's Lucas, he's the laziest piece of shit I've ever known, he's never earned a thing in his life. And that just hurt me, hurt me so much. That was like one of the ultimate betrayals of my life. And I'm just,
There you are.
I don't get it.
Just as I
I don't
thought.
get why he felt that need. And I literally asked him later, I was like, when I looked at, like, I was looking at his phone, because he told me that she had messaged me, and I guess he forgot that he talked shit about me. And then when I confronted him, I was like, dude, why did you say this? And he was like, oh shit. Yeah, I did. He's thinking it was a funny joke. What the fuck are you doing with those chickens, dude? Oh, plucking feathers. Yeah, and so I was like, dude, do you really think I haven't earned a single thing in my life? Like, I mean, I literally just went to Thailand for 5 months and earned a degree in Thai massage, like level 3. Like, do you really think? I mean, I might be a little bit lazy sometimes, yeah. But just what a hell of a thing to say to him. And of course, he apologized for that. And it's not that he was actually sorry about it. He apologized for getting caught. He's sorry that he got caught. Like, he's still saying stuff like this to this day. Like, to other people, like Chris, a different Chris that I knew, tells me that he still says stuff. That he still says, man, Lucas just is wasting his life. He has got so much potential, blah, blah. Because, like, I wanted to be an actor, and at one point I decided I didn't want to do it anymore because I was seeing so many stories about people in Hollywood saying that they wish they had never become an actor, and it had kind of ruined their life. They couldn't live a normal life anymore. They missed people. They wanted to be able to go out without people walking up and asking for autographs, and that just sounded miserable. Like, I know part of me would love the fame aspect of it, but, like, not that part. And that's why I was like, you know what, I don't want to pursue that anymore, and I guess Patrick decided I was a lazy piece of shit for that. And then, but it doesn't, that's not stopping me from wanting to get into voice acting, so, which is why I have my other YouTube channel. It is a lot, though, when you hear your friends say something like that. It was a very big kind of form of betrayal. And another thing, fucked up, I've had some very bad friends in my life. I still talk to some of them, hang out with them, but I'm not in person anymore. It's mostly just online now. And, like, to the point where, like, they would, like, collectively bully me sometimes, and I'd try to stand up for myself, and they would say that I was overreacting. Like, that's just such a gaslighty, manipulative thing to do. To, like, bully somebody until they lose it and say something, and then they say, well, hold it, calm down, bro, it was just a joke. And yeah, they were doing this, and they'd have, like, private conversations in a private group chat about me and blah, blah, and just like, man, what the hell? To the point where I actually started wondering if I was the problem, and it wasn't the fact that I was hanging out with these shitty people. So many of them are doing this, and this whole sheeple thing where, like, if somebody was doing something, then everybody joined in because they didn't want to be missing out, so some of my best friends would, like, straight up just bully me along with these other people because they wanted to fit in. And that annoyed me that I never had one time one of my friends say, you know what, actually you're being unfair to the other people. They would always try to cut out everybody, like, stop everybody. They'd say, children, stop. And I'm like, stop calling me a child for wanting respect. But there is a little bit of truth in the whole overreacting thing, which there's this thing where I would try to stand up for myself, and sometimes it just wouldn't work. They wouldn't listen or something like that. And so I would bottle some of the stuff up until just one little tiny thing that they do, and then I would overreact to that because it was all these things just exploding at once. So I can see why that they would think I was overreacting and sometimes, but yeah, they would, like, collectively just always thought that I was the one that was making all the problems and stuff, and saying I was starting all this drama just for wanting respect. And yeah, I started going to therapy and stuff like that because of that, and everyone is saying, dude, get better friends, and obviously, yeah, you need friends that make you feel good, that are there for you. Hell, I remember one time I called Patrick and my car had broken down. He was at a party, and he decided to, when I told him that, he just went, oh, hey, bye, and then he just hung up, and that was it. Like, he clearly just didn't want to do it, and so he just hung up, and just left me on the side of the road. Didn't come and try to help out at all. Asked him about it later. God, I hate how his cousin would like actually, the same guy that was like spreading those rumors, he would try to like stand up for his cousin when he did something wrong. He wouldn't call his cousin out and be like, wait, did you really do that? Dude, you can't do that. Like, his cousin, I bet, because his cousin could probably like stab somebody and Chris would still be like, whoa, hold on, he probably had a reason to. Do you want to take this outside, bud? If you got a problem with my cousin, then, like, God, man, don't defend this shit. It's the same thing where he would be like, hey, do you have my back? Yeah, why? And he's like, okay, I'm gonna start a fight. No, what are you talking about? I'm sorry, everybody. I totally just went on a rant right there about all that shit. Had nothing to do with Assassin's Creed. Except for maybe assassinating my, the last shred of innocence that I've had since my childhood.
Pathetic. Time to meet the meat.
Yes! Yes! Isn't this nice?
Weakling.
God. These attacks need to do more damage. I'm so sick of the bullet, or not bullet sponge, but just damage sponge enemies. Alright.
These two were gathering information for someone called Duan bin Arslan. Duan's farm will be heavily guarded. I should return to...
Okay. So I'm tracking that one.
discuss the
Alright.
next move.
Where the hell's Allie? Oh, he's literally right next to me. Okay. Yeah, you definitely need to have self-respect. Don't hang out with people just because they're your only friends. Go out and find new friends. Like, trust me, you'd rather be alone than deal with shitty friends your whole life. And I'm tired of giving people multiple chances.
Be welcome here.
What have you got today?
Lots of choice.
Like, I've always known the world was kind of shitty.
Only a
Like, it's
fool
a very
neglects
crappy
his people.
place. There's good and there's bad, but it does seem like there's a lot more bad nowadays. But the thing that taught me the most about just the state of the world and everything was the last girlfriend I had. She was such a horrible person. Like, she is forever and always going to never know what true love or acceptance or friendship feels like. Because all she's going to do is push people away with how toxic she is. It's like a miasma of just this pit of despair and misery and depression. She's so miserable. If she has to be miserable, she wants everybody else to be miserable too, and she just spreads it like a fucking disease.
The things that
I remember
pass
getting
for
so
art
close
these
to actually
days.
just straight up saying that thing I was joking about one of my previous streams. But I was serious at the time. I was like, man, what a waste. I was going to say that to her face. Like, anybody else could be here, but you're here. Like this evil, just demonic, horrible entity. This pariah of humanity. Anybody else could be here. Your dad's sperm could have made anything else, anybody better. And it's you. What a cosmic joke.
You return at last.
What have you done?
What I had to do.
Is this what your freedom looks like?
I do not follow your creed.
She was one of those people that was
nor
like
do I
totally against
answer to the
sexism,
hidden
and
ones.
yet she was a
This
complete
is the
sexist
price
against
of
men.
war.
Beshi would disagree.
She'd sit there and bitch and
Bessie does
bitch and
not
moan
lead
and
this
moan and judge, and the second you try to say something back to her, she'd just bail. She'd leave the room. Or like leave the Discord call or something. Like fucking coward. She was the first example of the modern toxic feminism that's going on that I'd seen, and then I started seeing it everywhere after that, and I was just like, oh my god. Like, she kind of opened my eyes and gave me a lot of self-respect. Like, I wish I'd never gotten into that relationship, but I will never date anybody or come anywhere near anybody again that has a red flag.
He does his part and I do mine. But enough. What have you discovered?
The missing
I'm just gonna call
slaves
this
were
stream
taken at the
venting and
order of
therapy.
One called Duan bin Arslan. Something big is happening soon. I do not know what.
I do. This one said my men are being interrogated and are to be executed by their leader afterward at the villa.
Ali, the informant mentioned Beshi by name. They are looking for him.
Let them look. Go free my men. I will prepare our attack on the villa. Meet me near the farm when you are done.
I think I figured out my mic issues, like how to stop it from doing the robot thing. I think. Hell, it might be doing it right now. So, hopefully for future videos it won't be doing that as much. Assuming I am correct. Do 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 haunted weapons. Doug Funny. I liked that show, Doug.
That's the one. Guard,
What the
stop
fuck?
him.
What is he doing?
Don't let him escape.
What was that?
Hate him. Guard,
That was weird.
the wanted man, he's over here.
Lady, stop. She's literally screaming the want. You bitch.
It's the criminal. He's here. Help.
Get out of here. You made me throw my torch. I was trying to throw a knife. I was absolutely gonna fucking kill her. Fudge. No, don't put it down. Well, you do have infinite torches, so. Yeah, Doug Funny. Does anybody remember there was a band, I don't remember what the band's name was, but they had a song called Killer Tofu. Occasionally I get that stuck in my head and I'll start humming it or singing it. Killer Tofu, ee-oh, oh, ee-oh. Killer Tofu.
This looks like the farm where Ali's men are being held. Go, Enkidu.
Oh, and my bird just got
Enkidu,
shot again.
I am sorry for putting you in danger.
I kind of wish they'd stop killing my fucking bird. Which apparently is fucking immortal, because it keeps coming back to life. Come on over here, guard. It's just a minor whistle, nothing nefarious. Hiding in the tall grass like the Salvo lions.
What?
Great movie, by the way, for anybody that's never seen it. If you're a fan of horror movies, especially historical horror, which is a very rare form of horror that you don't hear about often, look up the movie The Ghost in the Darkness with Val Kilmer. It's probably my favorite movie of his. No, it is. It is my favorite movie of his. Totally based on a true story. A little bit exaggerated, just a little bit, but I mean, it's pretty fucked up. It's about these two lions that were basically like the first, I guess, documented case of like a psychopathic animal. Like they killed like, it wasn't 300 like they said in the movie. It was like 150 or something in real life. They said they were like so elusive no matter what people like did, no matter what kind of traps or like defenses that they tried to put up, the lions always found some way in, and they'd always kill somebody like every night or something like that. And the guards, they weren't doing their jobs well, and Patterson was trying to come up with stuff. There were constantly there were people talking about whether or not he actually did find the cave, when he found the cave with all the human bones and stuff, because that was very almost fantasy. Like, I can see why people would be doubting that. Like, he might have exaggerated his actual, like, some of the triumphs for sure, which, I mean, people did that. I mean, it's still an impressive dude. Remington did not exist, that character Remington. That was totally just added in for the movie. I'm so sick of these civilians seeing me freeing, like, witnessing
Ali
shit.
is
It's like the
waiting
fucking
just
Red
outside
Dead
the
people.
farm. Go, quickly. The widow's son is
People in Dirt League's video on that. Help! I saw that! I'm gonna tell the sheriff. He's like, why would you alert me that you saw that? I wanted you to know. So there's nothing I can say to convince you not to tell the sheriff. Not in your life, mister. Then he just shoots him, of course.
Wait, what?
Fuck, damn it. And yeah, of course everybody saw me. I was trying so hard not to let that happen. Whatever. Ow. Hold on. Give me a minute, guys. I just want to see if I can hit this thing. Whoa. Can I? Yes, I can.
Calling aid.
Haha. What? I just threw the knives. Ow. Okay, fuck this. I'm just gonna fight them one-on-one. Or not one-on-one, but... You guys know what I mean. Alright, who's next?
Don't think me.
All right, I have this.
Ow. Spears are fucking incredible weapons. Like, that's easily, obviously, one of the best melee, not melee weapons, just, yeah, I mean, just weapons in general ever made. Because they're just the length. They can keep you away from the enemy. If you're skilled enough, you can block, you know, multiple attacks with a spear and do that spinny move like fucking Red Viper in Game of Thrones. Plus, you can obviously throw the spear. They're just such versatile weapons. I'm trying to remember what that's called, where there's like a sling and a spear used in like the same, like it's the same weapon. Or like the sling allows the spear to fly even farther than it normally would. What's that called? It's like a javelin. It's more like a javelin, but yeah, for distance.
None will best me.
Enough of your nonsense.
Come on. It's really, the combat is just so not right.
Is it my turn?
This is not what a game should feel like combat-wise. This is very... Ugh. What the hell was this guy doing here this whole time? He just let all of his friends die. Come on.
Enkidu can explore safely.
Marks. Enkidu can fly in here now. Can I hit that thing yet? No. Oh,
Your mother is waiting for you.
I'm not going back yet. They killed my father. I will fight with the others.
I already killed them all.
Brave. Fine. Meet Ali outside the farm. That is all of them. I should meet with Ali.
Last time I'm going to bring this up, I was just kind of thinking about it. I know I was kind of venting earlier about this stuff. There's this thing, like, you want to, if you're dealing with stuff like this and you keep finding yourself going back and just thinking about the same things over and over, you can't change the past at all, no matter how angry it makes you. And I have a very hard time letting things go. And like, I still think about things that people have done years ago and just wish that I had done something different, and it still makes me mad and upset and whatnot. And just remember that bit of advice. You can't change anything, and if you have issues like this, when you're thinking about stuff like this, you're only hurting yourself. There's nobody else that's dealing with this. Like, imagine somebody saying something to you and forgetting about it, and 10 years later you still think about it and get angry about it, and they have no clue that they said something that upset you that bad. So that's one thing where like therapy can definitely help with that kind of stuff. So don't ever go against therapy or something thinking that it's weird for freaks or something like that. Like it's for everybody.
God is great! God is great!
There is no God but God, and God is great.
Basim, hurry.
Is everyone here?
I wonder what people would actually think in real life if somebody found out 100% irrefutable proof that there was no such thing as religion or God, period, and they were actually able to prove it to the entire world. I wonder how many people out there would just feel like such an idiot. They'd be like, wow, think of all the wars, all the stuff, all the stupid shit that's always started because of religion, and not one time does it ever say in the Bible, start war, be mean, kill in my name.
Bin Arslan dies now.
And if it does, then it was probably written by somebody that was a fucking psycho trying to control the
Wait
masses.
only for you.
I am
Begin
ready.
the assault.
Let us go.
They stole
So I
you
love
from
that
your
idea of that
home
show.
when
I don't
you were
remember what it's
free,
called, but
and brought you
with
here
Steve
to die
Buscemi,
in their
where he's
fields
God and he
as
comes down. He's
slaves.
like, yeah, I don't like the Earth
They
anymore. I'm gonna destroy it in
slaughtered
like a
our
week or
brothers
whatever.
like dogs in Sharqiyya.
And he's like, you guys all suck. I thought that was
Now they
hilarious.
have taken more of us.
No! No more!
I promised you a new life. I gave you
Oh,
my
that line
word.
from
More join us every day. From the least in Baghdad.
that line from the movie, or not the movie, but the show Midnight Mass, where the guy says, I always wondered why God never responds, like why he never talks to us and whatnot. And he's like, well, think about it. Since the beginning of humankind, he's been taking all these humans into heaven and whatnot, obviously, and dealing with it, at least, you know, if you believe in that stuff. And he says, but think of all the people that are dying. If it's just, imagine it being like a deluge, like a waterfall, like he can't hear anybody past all the death. And no wonder why he's not responding. It's so much death. And then the way he described it, he's like, imagine, you know, since I'm spreading this blood, this curse, this blessing to everybody that'll keep everybody alive forever. Imagine one day if that deluge just stops, like the silence. God knowing that no one's ever going to die again. Like the silent, like him being able to finally reach out to people. It was an interesting idea, but
The greatest.
it's, once again, if he's all powerful,
Allah
he
is
should
with
just be
us.
able to do it,
Our
regardless.
cause is righteous. Our justice is destined. God is great. God is great.
My YouTube
There
storytelling
is no
channels
God but
has a lot of
God,
religious
and
themes,
God
and
is
it does
great.
tackle the idea of
There is no
God
but
not being as powerful as you think he is.
But God.
Like, there's even a question that he can't answer. Nice. I've always liked these little group fights in Assassin's Creed. Ow! And I'm not getting my ass kicked, too. Ow! This is just goofy. Yeah, see, this doesn't work.
We did it! The cowards are running!
Is that it? What the fuck? Dogen, I want a full report of your progress this week. Something blah blah, stranger nosing around. Whatever. Penis, I guess.
When word gets out of this victory, many will join our cause.
Duan bin Arslan was carrying orders. He was to report to superiors at the officers' club in Sharqiyya.
Those superiors may be who ordered the executions. Does it name them?
It uses code names. Al-Rukh and Al-Aishma. Only the Order uses such names. I will go to this club and see what I can find.
I wish you luck. I must return and wait for Beshi.
Be careful, Ali. The Khalifa will be hunting you both after this.
There are things we cannot hide from if we are to be truly free.
I should go to the officers' club in Sharqiyya.
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't really care about this story. No, not really. Combat's kind of annoying me now. I mean, I'll go ahead and finish the game anyways, just to get it out of the way, but it's just kind of it's not right. Definitely not riding all the way over there. Fuck that noise. Yeah, think about. I remember in the past streams I was mentioning how if the Jinni was real, like some kind of Isu survivor or like AI or creature or something like that was affected by experiments. Imagine if it was, you know, real and Basim's seeing all these hallucinations. What if other people were seeing them too? What if this Jinni had control over some kind of Isu technology that allowed them to kind of create stuff from scratch, like the like that machine from Star Trek, the replicator, and they use that as like their form of you have 3 wishes, you know, something like that. You know, that'd be kind of interesting to see. There's so many things that they could do with all their games, and they keep missing the potential.
The Officers Club. Now,
like with
find a
Far
way
Cry New Dawn,
inside.
I love all the Far Cries, even 6. I was very disappointed with it when it first came out and decided to give it another chance. It's still my least favorite, but I do like it. But New Dawn, it had some really interesting ideas and opportunities. Once again, just didn't work right. They should have had an interaction with the father and the twins. There should have been a scene where you were getting rescued by the father's men that were on their, you know, that had just eaten the apple, like gotten the power and all that. So you would have been able to see it happening, and that way you're like, whoa, what the hell was that? You know, and that adds extra mystery. I would have made the highwaymen more dangerous too. Like, they're supposed to be like a threat in their cars and whatnot, and they drive very slow. Like, they should be able to keep up with you like a lot faster, and they just never really felt like a threat. And plus the villains, I guess,
I need to get rid of these.
weren't necessarily like bad design. I liked the way they looked, and the voice actors weren't bad. They just didn't put in very much emotion, I guess, and they could have done better with them. They could have been more menacing. They've had better lines. They should have been more Negan-like in The Walking Dead, which I could see that they were clearly trying to do something kind of like that, but they didn't land it. Where the hell am I going?
What do you see?
I'm doing this again. For anybody that's been watching my streams, obviously you can tell by now I zone out a lot when I'm playing games. I start just mumbling and telling random stories. It probably aggravates some people, but this is a different kind of stream. This is meant to be more relaxed. And apparently it deals with a lot of clinical depression and therapy. Joking about the depression part. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty damn good lately. Just glad to get that first season of Adam's Lost Journal going. Almost got 100 subscribers. Can't wait to get that. It'd be so amazing to wake up one day and see that I had like a nice following that just appeared out of nowhere. That'd be kind of cool. Just been in a better mood lately. I was dealing with that costochondritis stuff for a long time, which is like inflammation of the ribs, so it was really messing with my lifestyle. I couldn't drink alcohol, I couldn't smoke, and, you know, I used to smoke weed like every day because it helped relax me, and then I had to stop for like a year or something like that, and that was a lot. And I had to get off medicine that I was on, like mood stabilizers, and there was a bunch of other stuff that was going on, and all that combined, and it was a lot. And just, yeah, on Halloween last year. That was the first drink I had in a while, and it didn't do anything. It didn't mess with my ribs, so I realized I could drink again, but I was also, before I quit that, I was having a little bit of trouble drinking, so, you know, you don't ever want to start going down that road, so I stopped again just because I didn't want to have to deal with that. The smoking part, I can smoke again, technically. It still kind of flares up my inflammation just a little bit, but nowhere near as bad as it used to, and it heals a lot quicker, so that's good. But I am still taking a long break again, another like month-long break. Maybe 2.
I trust your instincts.
Be sober again, that way I can kind of heal up, and it's just so much nicer when you can actually go to sleep and stay asleep because you're not in pain. Sleep has always been so important to me because I've had such bad insomnia my whole life. I was wondering if those guys would see me. And they didn't, because they're fucking useless.
They trust me with the key to their special room.
Wait, just...
Well, I mean, I guess that worked. That was a weird assassination, everybody. Oh shit. Well, he was reading a map. I wonder what's out there. Right there. Some hermit living on the fringes of society, in between the mountains of Narsh Tatak, unaware that the family that he'd be creating over the next 1,000 years would become the emperors of the world. For when nuclear war happened in the 2000s, they would be the last one left alive out in the middle of the desert. They'd come from the in between the giant sandy dunes to the cities that have now been wiped clean by the sand in time, and they'll be the ones to recreate society. Really? Okay, well, I'ma go this way. Come here, dude.
What was that?
What was that? I don't know, it's probably a noise. I'm gonna wait for him to come over here. That's gotta be a terrifying feeling, getting like stabbed in the throat and realize that you're about to die. Just knowing death is kind of in general is kind of scary. There have been plenty of times where I've been trying to sleep at night, and then I'll just have this thought like, one day you're not gonna be here anymore. And I'm like, oh my god. I mean, the existential dread that comes with knowing your death is gonna happen one day. I mean, it's happened to other people throughout your entire life, but one day it's gonna be your turn. That's a scary concept.
Locked. This must be the officer's room. I need the key.
Did I not just grab the key? Oh, well. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. God, how many guards are there? I'm gonna be wiping out this entire, like, just army. Just trying to reach this one area. Oh, what is that? There's another guard over there. I didn't even notice that guy. I'm getting very sick of running out of throwing knives and right when I need them. It's like somebody's spotting me or something. What's up, dude? Oh, fuck. Well, now I actually am out. I could go grab it, but I'm not gonna.
Hold on.
Oh, shit.
Meet your god!
How the hell did I not see this guy? Alright. Is that everybody? No. Damn. Okay, where's this fucking key now? There's still people? What the fuck, man? Hold on, I want to see what's in here first. Fucking. There's no key icon anywhere, at least not that I noticed. I did see one on that notepad down there, but that was just telling me where to go to get the key. Oh my god, there's still another fucking person left alive? Where are these people coming from? Oh, he's actually in the house. Oh wait, no he's not. Alright. What's that? Is that the key? Oh, Durham's. There we go. There's the key. Okay. Keep going there. Ooh. Always like that little animation. Just gonna grab that. Oh, that's food. I don't need that then. That is everything except for these last few chests, which I will search those real quick. I am glad that they got rid of that loot stuff from Odyssey. It was just too much loot. I can understand why people are upset with that. Same with Borderlands. We don't need this much loot, man. God, Borderlands. I used to not be a fan of that at all, and I played Tales from the Borderlands one day, and I was like, okay, that was pretty fun. I still don't really want to play the game. My buddy was just baffled. And then finally one day, Borderlands 3, that showed the trailer, and I saw the dinosaurs, and I was like, ooh, I like dinosaurs. And so I finally decided to play it because of the dinosaurs. And then, of course, I fell in love with the series at that point. Which, I would actually started the second one while the third one was still, you know, in the process of being worked on, coming out. So I'd gotten used to it at that point. I'd beaten the second, and then pre-sequel, and a bunch of the DLCs. I still haven't beat that last DLC for the second one. And I did not beat the first Borderlands either. Okay.
Wait, what? Catch you.
Really? He saw me jump down, assassinate somebody, throw a knife into one of his other buddies. And he's still wondering if he's seeing things. Must have been my imagination. I cannot tell you how pissed I'd be if I was a ghost and my friend, like I just got murdered next to my friend and he saw it or something. And then he just went, oh, must be the wind. And just walked away.
So much for staying hidden.
There we go. That's the entire That's all your security. No, I don't have to worry about anybody. Good piece of advice. If you're scared of people or you're worried about everyone, then just kill everyone. Then you don't have to be worried about any. Don't do that.
You see that woman whose husband we took?
It is not unlawful to make her your slave. Oh, don't look at me like that. Allah has favored us, Jasur. Or should only the mighty Al-Mardikhwar enjoy such blessings?
Do not speak his name, not even here. Of all of us, he scares me the most. You know what he's like. If he learns of my past and finds fault, where can I run? I do not have the luxury of your ships, Nadir.
You may have taken liberties with truth in the past, but you have proven your loyalty many times. You executed those rebels recently. That was a task more cold-blooded than his ordering of it. Perhaps he should fear you.
It is your voice I hear, but the words are those of the Shaitan himself. Do not jest. I want no trouble when he returns.
Shaitan! That is high praise coming from you. It is as I told you. We are favored and need not fear anything.
Where is Duang? He is late.
As always, my friend, you worry too much. Which is why you are merely Al-Ruh, and I am Aeshme.
My apologies, generals. Doan bin Arslan has been murdered, and we fear there is an intruder. We must get you to safety.
I knew something was wrong. Duang is never late.
Well, he is now.
Those two are with the Order, and they serve a third they call Al-Mardikhwar. But now,
Imagine having like a
I
really
need to
good
find a way
school
out.
attendance record or like work or something like that, where you were never late, you were always, always on time, you're always showing up, you never took a sick day. And then the one day you did, it was because you were murdered, and they put that down in the book that you were late that day, even though you were murdered. Can you imagine how insulting that would be? Oh shit, I did not see that guy. Damn, my one level's probably really, really high. I can't see it from here. I can only see it's up to the bow area at least. Whatever that means. Sorry, my eyes are really dry. Let me put some eye drops in.
Stop him! Hey! Now, you bitch!
Ow! I really don't like how they can attack you while they're being hit. Guys, stop fighting me. Look at all these dead people.
Stop right there! Hey, I'll silence you! Got you!
Well, that guy's power attack really just ruined my, Oh, never mind. Dude stayed still long enough for me to get both those executions. Nice,
I am safe.
nice.
I should return to Fulav.
No, what you should do is lower your wanted level.
I, for one,
Dare
am
walk the
outraged.
streets?
What is this? What am I right next to? Historical site.
He's over here!
But what is it?
Drobisu, criminal dog! Call out the watch! He's here! Hey, call out the watch! Take that man! He's a criminal! That one, bad.
Gilman. 811 to 813 of Vicious Civil War, something, 2 sons. Baghdad, troops. I've actually probably learned more about just history from Assassin's Creed than any other thing. I do like that one teacher in school is using Assassin's Creed to teach kids. I think that's really cool. That guy's got to be a popular teacher. I like that other one that like sings to people when they fall asleep and then also plays music depending on what grade they get. So if it's like a bad grade, it's like sad music. That was super brutal, like just savage when he played the sad music, and then the woman started walking away all disappointed. He said, "Oh, well, hold on, that's not the right song." And then she turned around and he started playing a different sad song. Alright, there's one. What is that? Hold on. Oh, that's a thing to blend in with.
Best keep to the shadows.
Chasing my blues deep and low. Trying to find some peace of mind. Down, 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 down. Oh, can't go that way. Get out of my way, woman.
Hey, stop! You look familiar.
Shit. What do you mean I look familiar? I was hiding behind a fucking cart.
Oh, back we go.
Well, no, I didn't want to pickpocket her. Well, I mean, it already happened, so I guess the deed's done.
You're dead!
No. Don't chase me, guard. I'm just trying to get rid of some stuff. Move! Fucking move, damn. Yes, I know, it just made my wanted level go up, but I hate that shit. I can't tell you how many times people like blocked my path when I'm in a grocery store and they'll just stand there. Just sit there or just anywhere, and then just every once in a while I'm just like, man, I wish I could just push this person out of the way. Like just physically, like in a game. Just get out of here.
Don't want you here.
إن ذلك ليس حكيما. متعوا أعينكم بهذه الفخامة. نجعل السعر درهما سعادة التعامل مع الإغريقيين.
The guards will be ever vigilant.
I've got my own song stuck in my head from my Adam's Lost Journal thing. I used the AI music thing to create my own soundtrack. Which, yeah, the second I played, some of the songs have come out really well, and I played one for one of my buddies, and he immediately just went, well, R.I.P. all the artists. You can just make a hit song in 5 seconds. I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about AI, but for somebody like me who can't draw, I'm not a musician, AI art and AI music is pretty helpful. It allows me to create something that would take, much longer to make. I can make it quicker.
Do you dread the Bimaristan? Traveler!
No, I don't want you to help with my bounty. Oh, I don't have a bounty. It's gone. Okay.
For the man with no physician to attend him.
How far away am I? A little bit.
فسيكون بيننا اتفاق.
Good. You have kicked many nests. Mercenaries are everywhere, like angry ants.
It explains Besh's absence. He's avoiding the mercenaries.
I hope the trouble was all worth it.
I have discovered 2 of the officers are working with the Order. And there is another. Their leader.
3. That would explain the Order's reach in Sharqiya.
The first two go by the names Al-Rukh and Al-Aishma. The third, they call Al-Mardikhwar.
They hide behind pompous names like prideful children.
Do not mistake the Order's vanities for childishness. They are the real power behind the Abbasids. Did you discover anything that would identify them?
The one named Al-Rukh was called Jasur by his companion. He is hiding from his past, and lives in fear because of it.
Jasur, yes. That must be the Arab general Jasur ibn Basil.
I know of him. A coward who stole credit for victories on the battlefield, won by others.
A past he has gone to great efforts to hide. Jasur has a villa at Qasr Saleh to the west. You could look for him there.
I'm actually going to listen to that again because I did not hear a single word. I was answering a text.
Jasur by his companion. He is hiding from his past, and lives in fear because of it.
Jasur, yes. That must be the Arab general Jasur ibn Basil.
I know of him. A coward who stole credit for victories on the battlefield, won by others.
A past he has gone to great efforts to hide. Jasur has a villa at Qasr Saleh to the west. You could look for him there.
Okay, well, at least I heard that one.
The one called Al-Aishma. His real name is Nadir. He has command of ships and is not timid like his companion. Arrogant, in fact.
Nadir.
That must be Admiral Nadir ibn Havid. A boastful fool concerned more with his ships than his own men.
Ah, yes, the Admiral. Boastful perhaps, but brilliant. He has created several new warships for the Khalifa. The Order's reach has grown if they have recruited Nadir. You should look for him at the lower harbor, to the north.
As for their leader, Al-Mardikhwar, I learned only that he is away from Sharqiya, and expected to return soon.
This one I do not know. It is the first time I have heard the name.
If he is their leader, he ordered the death of my men. He's the one you must find.
Yes, and for other reasons besides. Our best hope of finding him is through the first two.
Find this Al-Mardikhwar, Basim. As we agreed, I will wait for Beshi. I am grateful for your help freeing my men. Take this token, with thanks.
Here, take this token. If you go to a place called Chuck E. Cheese in over 2,000 years, you will be able to redeem one pencil eraser.
Unmask their leader.
They will be wary now, protected within their strongholds. You may have to lure them out.
Anybody that's listening, comments or anything,
carefully, Bas.
or like, you know, whatever. Leave in the comments, what is the biggest prize that you've won at a carnival? Like, or just something like that, like some kind of game. What's the biggest prize you've won?
These are dangerous
Curious
men.
to hear.
So am I.
I've probably won something out of a claw machine game like maybe 10 times in my life. But I meant like actual straight up just carnival attractions, not just a claw machine.
Welcome. What?
Unlock tool.
Have you any new...
Take a look.
Trap. Noisemaker. Blow dart. I'm gonna go with blow dart. Oh shit, I still can't unlock it.
Is
Never mind.
that it?
If you can improve...
Here's...
Okay, I did more damage. Ooh. Light blade, but does it... Heavy blade staggers enemies when hit. I don't need to do that. Poison tip applies poison to targets. And I do the range and damage. Shit, I don't have the stuff for that. Lame. Oh. I had to unlock the tier itself. Never mind. There we go. Okay. Crap.
Nothing
battle.
else?
I
Yeah,
am
give
in
me
your debt.
your wallet,
Goodbye.
everything you have, and your car keys. Which one should I do? I guess I'll do this. I know a lot of people, if they're like paying attention or watching, they're probably slightly annoyed that I'm not like paying attention to the world more. That's the thing about this game. There's not really a point. There's no point in paying attention because the story is just so like every other Assassin's Creed. It's not even remotely original. It's the same thing being told over again. Yeah, so it's just like unless like somebody starts flying or turns invisible, I doubt that the story's gonna get more interesting.
Hearken, all travelers and visitors. The Khalifa is pleased to welcome you to the city of
الإسماعيليين يشكلون تهديدا وضعت يدي على آخر
That's just the stuff with AAA games in general, but just Ubisoft just fucking up their games so bad. When Far Cry 6 came out, I was so excited. I was just like, hell yeah, this is going to be good. I didn't listen to any of the critics because most of the time in the past, the critics were never right, but lately they're all right because AAA studios just fucking suck. But it shows how bad it is when I was playing a not AAA, but an independent game called Sunless Skies, and I was having way more fun with that than Far Cry 6. At least at the time, yeah. I still love both those games in their own way, but you know, like I said, 6 is easily the most disappointing one. Ooh, I shouldn't have done any of this. I didn't need to. Well, shit. And now I'm a murderer. Every time I kill one, another one shows up. I do like how if you don't get the execution right off the bat, all you have to do is just swing your sword and hit them and they'll die. Like if it doesn't work right. It's kind of funny. Jesus Christ. What was up with that close-up? It was a particularly brutal death. Am I even in the right area? What am I doing again? Just gonna walk around, grab everything in here. What
is happening to our city of peace?
What are you doing, dude?
This shipment is headed outside the city.
Okay, that donkey was random. Unless it wasn't really a donkey.
Oh, I stop you! I just die now!
Jesus. Safety.
A note directing all shipments to a location just south, along the river Tijla. This shipment is headed outside the city.
So I can actually take a boat for once. That has been nerfed. Once again, like every game, they keep introducing all these elements and then getting rid of stuff. You cannot speed up, at least as far as I know. Let me look at this real quick. Controls. Okay, yeah, I don't think that's gonna matter with that. I'm gonna look it up on my phone. I wanna know if you can actually speed up or not. Doesn't say anything about being able to go fast in the boat. Oh, this one's about Valhalla. Yeah, whatever. Get out of here. Wait a minute. Did it just speed up? No. It just looked like it did for a minute. Why the hell would they do that? Just, and you used to be able to go so quick in these boats. Yeah, I think it was right trigger that you held down. Oh, yeah, and holding MB just tries to... I'm gonna ram this guy. Haha, bumper boats. Oh, shit. Right, well. Guess that's the end of that. I used to live on a boat in a place called Suck Creek, which was pretty interesting. Had a legend about because there was like a natural kind of not a vacuum, I guess. The blanking on the actual word. It's basically like pulls you down if you start swimming. It like pulls you down underwater to like the bottom. It's like some kind of, really just I guess like a vortex. And I was like right above this vortex in my boat, and you know I'd heard about all the stories about that being like some kind of Native American thing with like creatures with long arms and stuff that would reach up and grab you and pull you to the bottom of the lake and all that. And one day I was watching the horror movie called What Lies Beneath with Harrison Ford, which is a movie about a lake and drowning and ghosts and stuff like that. And so that was a terrible idea. And the second the movie started and I heard the music, I was like, I don't know if this is a good idea. And that's right when a giant branch went under the boat and started scratching along the entire length of it. And I could just hear, you know, I was just like, oh my god, this is the worst. This is stupid. And it didn't help that I was really stoned and paranoid at that point.
Show me everything.
Damn it, immediately, the second Enkidu was out.
Forgive me.
Arguing about a dead horse.
I cannot assassinate the guy without them seeing me. Oh, come on. Dick. Guess I'm gonna fight everybody again. Ow. And they've activated the thing. Great. Well, at least I got a new sword. That's good. Oh, ow.
Too slow.
Ow. Dick. It's one of those flamethrower dudes. Because that existed back then. I mean, I guess technically they did have some kind of a, what was it, when they're like some kind of Roman flamethrower or something that was attached to ships? Or something like that? I don't know. They still haven't figured out the mystery for Roman... Wait, was it called Roman Fire? Or Alchemist? No, that's just straight up D&D. What's the fucking name? Wildfire from Game of Thrones is based off of it. It's like some kind of... fucking blanking on the name. Whatever. Ooh. Uh-oh. 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 And he got me. See, that's why spears are good weapons. Hold on a second. I am going to load it back, but I want to see what the name of this this fire is. What's it called? Roman fire. Fuck. Yeah, it was like some kind of napalm. That's what it was, or petroleum something. Greek fire. Yeah, and they still haven't figured out how to make that. I think somebody recently just figured out Roman concrete, finally. I can't remember what the mystery behind that was. Real quick, also, I'm going to use the bathroom. I'm going to grab a drink, and I'll be right back. So, everybody just give me one moment. Ugh. I like this new chair. Well, it's not a new one, but I like the way I have it set up. It's working. There's my drink. I'm gonna do one thing real quick right before I start the game again. I was looking at... Hold on, let me make sure my mic's working. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, I was looking at something about my past streams when I was downloading my last one. It said I had 11 views on one, so I'm checking to see if at any point in any of these last streams did anybody actually try to talk to me, because that'd be really annoying. If you know, if I was trying to talk to somebody and they never respond in a game, you know, I'd be kind of annoyed. So I just keep forgetting that I don't stream often, so that's why I keep forgetting that there's actually a chat. So, my past videos. Let's see, content. Producer. Alright, we'll start with this one. Oops. Can I not just play it normally? What happens if I just skip ahead a little bit? You can't see it. Okay. You straight up just see the past streams underneath? Oh. I don't know what to do to get to the past videos. Like I said, I normally just stream these and put them immediately on YouTube. I don't actually pay attention to the actual stream part itself, which maybe I need to. You know, one thing I need to do is actually put my YouTube channel on my information on the channel on this thing. I need to go in and do that at some point. Alerts new. Oh, that's not anything I care about. The hell's stream together? I need to just take some time to actually look at this stuff. Try to learn it. Yeah, I mean, I don't see any kind of chat thing popping up on my thing when I go to the video producer and look at it, but maybe it's under collections? Nope. Nah, I don't care. Not anymore. Ugh. Alright. Gonna just do what I was doing earlier. Except at night.
Your stench must have warned them off.
Oh, don't throw the knife. Fuck, he threw the knife. I didn't mean to do that. His friend's laying on the ground with a knife in his throat. Must have been the wind. Oh, oh shit. Shit. Oh. Well, if I'm about to get spotted, I'm at least taking down the big dude. Oh, and the little guy, apparently. Damn, I guess they didn't spot me. Okay, alright. Cool beans. Oh, that guy almost did. Anybody remember that movie Smokin' Aces? Like he had the same exact kind of like little hidden blade, except it was more like a tubular. That was such a crazy movie. The second one sucked. That was a terrible fucking piece of shit.
فلترقد بالسلام.
Take out the horse's neck.
Still a couple of them right there.
This camp is the worst I've... Wait, what? Down with you!
The fuck was that? What? Did I just accidentally throw a smoke bomb?
He still owes me.
No. Maybe he fell back into one.
Hold on.
I mean, that was weird.
Today? How late were they yesterday? An hour? It didn't happen so often. I wouldn't mind, but...
Shit. These guards suck.
I don't...
Okay. Alright. Why not?
The Admiral cares more for this precious model ship.
What about a model ship? Actually, I kind of wish I'd heard that. So it's like some unique dialogue. Whoa. What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do? What you gonna do, pal? Ah. Oh, I thought I was about to get hit by the dude's power attack. Damn it. Got the fucking thing again. I'm gonna hide in here. Somebody's gonna come up. And I'm gonna get him. This little stall reminds me of that scene from Slumdog Millionaire. When his brother locks him in the bathroom and he wants to escape to like get an autograph from some famous Indian actor, and so he jumps into the shit in order to escape, and he climbs out, still gets the autograph, and then his brother sells the autograph, which was just such a shitty move.
You're with me! Hold on! Bleed!
Okay. I think it was giving me an extra assassination attempt on this guy. The amount of deaths that this one guy has caused would create... I mean, the entire city would go just nuts. Everybody would be talking about all the stuff that's going on. They'd be terrified to walk around. Every guard that's been killed, people would be scared to be guards at that point. I did like that whole aspect of the being able to use fear in Assassin's Creed Syndicate when you're playing as Jack the Ripper. I do think they should bring back like a fear icon again, or fear ability.
Sounds like there's trouble. You're dead!
That's right.
What the hell? How did you even see me, man? I poked my head up for like 2 seconds. Come on. Let's just get this over with.
Won't take long. There you are. Caracol's claw.
Oh, fuck, I'm out of ammo again. Great. Oh, fuck this. God, and he just attacks too slow. Basm is a very slow-moving person. I know realistically it's kind of... I guess this is how slow you would attack with a weapon. But still. Actually, probably even slower than that. There's only a bit of realism that people want in their games. I mean, even the most realistic ones still have game mechanics. Suspension of disbelief. The hell was that? He literally, I was just moving forward and he just spun around.
Admiral Nadir is very concerned about keeping fire away from his prototype ship.
What?
Oh, he's definitely got a bunch of these explosives on there then, yeah. Burn it to lure him out. Is there any other way to get in there, though? I mean, I'm definitely wanting to burn it down. That sounds more exciting. Duh. What's that? Hopefully that was a sound effect in the game, because if that was in real life, that was weird. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna... that. I'm just gonna swim over there. Set this stuff on fire. If anybody likes rap music, there's a very unique rap song called While the City Sleeps by MC 900 Foot Jesus. Yes, that's a real rapper. But it's about arson. You don't hear many songs about something like that. He's an arsonist talking about how beautiful his I guess hobby is. But it's really interesting the way he describes it. And I mean, obviously it's fucked up, but it's a cool song. Just a really hip soundtrack too. Or not soundtrack, but hip sound to the song. There we go. Oh fuck! Damn, the second he got off the ship. Alright, where is this guy? He's like, go in lockdown. He didn't realize every single person around him is dead. And that's how that happens.
A letter from Al-Mardekhwar about missing shipments belonging to the Turkic mercenaries. The Admiral was stealing. One down. Now to deal with Al-Ruh.
Yep. Alrighty. 2 skill points. Oh, just 2. Yeah, I'm gonna get some extra tools. Why not? Let's take a look at this new weapon. Every 5th hit poisons the enemy. That's odd. Let me take a look at what it looks like. I kind of like the way it looks. The Initiate sword looks better. I'm going to keep using this though, because I mean it heals me, so why would I not? It's probably gonna be one of those times where I immediately got the best weapon in the game because of the fucking the addition that I got, and any weapon I come across isn't gonna have any value or purpose. Now. Assassinate General. Okay, yeah, that's the one I need to. There we go. Oops. And I need to fast travel over there. I'm gonna mark that one. Go fast travel over to that. Not fast travel, but run over there and synchronize. Ugh. Every time I take that first sip of any soda, I always hiccup. Sorry, Anna, just inhaled some Coke. Ugh.
They are looking for me.
There'll be another one. There'll be another one on the way over there. Yep. Immediately. I do get a kind of tired of having to pull these posters down all the time, but I could also just stop killing people. And that's one way to handle it. Or at least killing people in public. Anybody hear about that story of that woman that died while she was at work and it took them like 3 days to realize she was dead because of the smell? Like, that's really bad about showing how corporations just don't care about you. I mean, it's not a laughing matter, but it's like one of those kind of morbid bits of just like, you can't help but be like, what the fuck, man? Morbid curiosity, as my brother calls it. And it's probably just called in general. Ooh. Every chest has a hare's foot in it. I swear. I don't want to fight those guys. Oh shit. Ooh. Glad I took that skill to not take much damage when I fall. It probably would have killed me right there. I loved how in Odyssey you didn't even have to take fall damage at one point. Just your god blood allows you to just fall from any height. It's pretty cool. I saw something, a little bit of a spoiler about this game, where people were talking about how they wish that they could see more modern day stuff in the game, like you know how Desmond, when you first saw him in the first game, he was like in the Animus and all that, and talking to the doctors. Like, we need to see more stuff like that. They need to focus and give more screen time, and it's like the guy said, it's like 95% of the game is just, you know, the past, and 5% in the future, or the modern day, I guess, and then they said in this game there's just none of that. It's just all in the past. And yeah, like I do agree. I kind of want to see some more of whatever's going on with this story that's going on in modern day, and then even in the future, like future games. We're talking like sci-fi type. Chickens. You know, I was gonna get revenge on the, Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! No, chicken, don't run in there! No! Oh. That's called accidental revenge. And, speaking of arson, yep, that's what it looks like. For anybody that doesn't know what arson is. If you don't, then, I guess you've been living under a rock. The Ryan George video. And you're right next to the ocean, so that's a plus. The what? The ocean. The what? The beach. Hey, you're not supposed to say that. I think you're thinking that I'm saying a different word. This is the beach. It's a place that exists on Earth. It's like, okay, what's the beach? It's next to the ocean. What's that? It's a large body of water. What, have you been living in a rock? Yes. Oh. I need to break that, actually, so I can get in. Yeah, then he starts talking about how dangerous the ocean is, and he's like, has it ever killed anybody? Well, yeah, I mean, it's been around since the beginning of time. There's probably like millions of humans that have died in it. He's like, millions of people are dead in the ocean. Yeah. It's like, but it stays there. Well, actually, sometimes it does come on land. We call that a tsunami. Points of interest discovered. Okay. Damn. I like how he put up the thing while he was falling in his inventory. And I've got one knife. Just one knife to open up that door. Get whatever's in that tower. So I've got to make sure that this flies straight and true. As true as Legolas's shots in Lord of the Rings. Dude, stop doing that, please. There we go. Okay. Mom, there's a man jumping off the roof into the hay bales again. You're adopted. Oh. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh man, it wasn't even worth it. Just a bunch of bullshit and then this green stuff. God, Ubisoft keeps coming with these such inconvenient ways to make you have to play the game even longer, to make it even more of a chore, to make it feel more like homework, and not just a fun game to pass the time, to relax with. Monster Hunter World, love the game series. They made that way too complicated. Just trying to do basically anything in that game is pointlessly complicated. Like just the most simple and basic things. It does have the single greatest combat I think I've ever seen in a video game, though. It's so satisfying. Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise kind of had the same feel a little bit. Once again, the combat wasn't as good, but it was still pretty damn good. The story fucking sucks. Characters suck. There's literally a scene, no joke, where a dude, like, I can't remember what you say to him, but he literally just puts on sunglasses and then says some stupid line that you'd hear in like an action movie, and then turns on his iPod and starts blaring like rock music and just turns around and walks away while people are trying to talk to him. And I bet when they're making that, they're like, dude, this guy's so cool. And everybody else is just thinking this guy's a cringe piece of shit. I heard it's basically like a reimagining of Final Fantasy 1, Strangers of Paradise. Like you are playing as the heroes of light from in the first world.
Come on.
And I don't know exactly what's going on with the story in that game, but it seems like you're inside a simulation or something in Final Fantasy 1, that it's all fake, that you're... they did mention Garland again, so I'm wondering if it's the guy from 9, or if that's just one of the names that they reused, like Sid. What a stupid name. That's not an intimidating name, by the way. Garland. Just makes me think of Garlic Green, or Garlic Jr., whatever the fuck his name was from DBZ. Garlic Green. That's definitely not it.
He's pulling away.
I mean, I was coming down there to attack you. Hold on. Here I come.
You are raven bait.
Quite the mouth on
Keep your distance.
Jesus. I would never attack a man who's standing in a pile of bodies. That's just silly.
What do you see, Enkidu?
And there goes my eagle again.
Forgive me, Enkidu. I lacked vigilance.
Like how he apologizes to
the
his
whole
bird.
area is on high alert.
I mean, that's not my fault. I'm not controlling it. Well, I mean, I am, but... Send orders, Captain. Any instructions received?
I am General Jasur bin Basil. Hero
Why is
of
it so slow?
It will be fine. I am worried for nothing. Yes, I am certain all will be well.
Well, see, you think that, but... Unfortunately, that's not the way things work. Not in an Assassin's Creed game.
Where Where is that? You will regret this. I am feared in battle. Have you not heard of it?
I heard you are a coward who steals credit for other men's bravery.
No!
Really? He's using the horn inside? You can't just handle me by yourself, dude? Come on. And of course he's one of those guys.
Double wages for the one who brings me his head. Triple!
Ah, there is the coward now.
You are nothing! Guard! You wait!
Oops, hold on a second. Is A? Is that what it is to quick use? No.
Is it my turn? Where did...
That was easy. I was wanting to fight him fair, but I was curious
There
if
is
that
a
would work.
note. Al-Mardikhwar had questions about our friend's past. Smart. He was ordered to a meeting at the Great Garrison. That is two down. I should return to Fulan.
Easy. Easy as cake. Let's see, is there anything else in here I can grab? Nothing I need. Ow! Whoa! Whoa, that's a lot of guards.
Blood bag!
Well, I was trying to go for the big guy. Okay.
What's going on?
Epic action music. Epic escape. James Bond. Parkour, parkour. I've actually never looked up if they're saying hardcore parkour or parkour parkour. I actually don't know the truth behind that.
I should return to Fulan.
I feel like I should know by now.
and tell him Al-Ruh and Al-Aishma are dead. Best I stay hidden.
Move, peeps. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. I heard some rumors, you know, those people that are like, you know, send out leaks and stuff in video game companies, all that crap. I heard some rumors that the reason why these Assassin's Creed games, or like why Shadows is the way it is or something, is that, you know, since like Origins, or not Origins, but Odyssey, they've been releasing the option to choose a male or female character, and even though the female character was canon in the last two games, most people were playing as men, which apparently pissed off all the Ubisoft developers because they're all women. And so they were pissed at that. At our choice, they gave us the choice, and then they got pissed when we didn't choose what they wanted, which was to play as a woman character. So then they apparently sabotaged Yasuke to make him shitty. That way everybody wants to play as the female, you know, assassin, which I don't know if there's any truth to that, but if it is, I mean, they gotta stop fucking being just butthurt about this shit. And then that's also apparently why they just straight up said, okay, no more male and female protagonists for the next game, which is Hexy. They're like, they want just a female protagonist. And apparently everybody in all of them are going to be lesbians, which, I mean, they gotta stop with this woke shit. I think they even said both of the main characters in Shadows were gay, too.
Wait, Ali. Let us hear from Basim first. Were you successful in your task?
I don't care about any of that kind of stuff. I just want the game to be good.
General Jafur and Admiral Nadir are dead.
Did you find anything to identify?
Okay, I'm sorry to pause
Al-Mardi?
this, but this is a good example of when you see shows and movies when they like remake stuff nowadays and they like change the race of the character. The character used to be white, now they're black and stuff. I know it pisses off a lot of people, and usually those movies just don't work. Like the woke stuff just doesn't work, and that's showing us that. I mean, it's clearly showing everybody that woke is not working. We don't want woke, but there have been a handful of times where it's not necessarily woke or something, where it's like something works, like the change works. So, Interview with a Vampire, the show that just came out recently. It's got the guy that plays Grey Worm from Game of Thrones as the main dude, while in the original movie it was Brad Pitt. And I'm sure somebody out there would probably throw some kind of fit over this, but no, they did a damn good job with it. Not only did the actor, was he fucking just awesome in it, was he doing such a good job, they made it work, they made the changes work with this world, because it's in New Orleans, so when they make the main character a black guy who's struggling with trying to make a name for himself in New Orleans, it actually feels realistic. It feels organic. It doesn't feel forced. And so that's a good example of something like that working. Like if you do the right time period, if you do things right, if you actually are a good writer in general, and you find a good actor, this kind of stuff can work and people won't care.
General Jasur was commanded to
They just want something good, and we should be able to complain when it's not good without somebody saying sexist, misogyny.
Admiral Nord was questioned about missing supply
Double
shipments
standards.
meant for the Turkic military. Al-Mardikhwar was not happy.
So, Al-Mardikhwar is at the Great Garrison overseeing supplies for the Turkic mercenaries. There is only one officer of sufficient rank who fits. Warlord Wasif at-Turki.
Wasif. This makes sense. There are few others who could have taken Beshi.
Beshi has been taken?
He never came back.
Wasif just returned from an excursion for the Khalifa and is at the garrison. If he has Beshi, that is where he will be.
Then that is where I am going.
Wasif controls half of Baghdad. If we challenge him and fail, it could start a war that reaches even Alamut. You need Basim.
Fine. I will meet Basim near the garrison before I move. But do not take long. I am finished waiting.
Enter the great garrison and kill Wasif. We must not escape, and it must look like Ali did it. The safety of Alamut depends on it.
It will be done.
What was the Sobek, right? Sobek is the Egyptian god of the crocodile god. Yeah, I never beat the gods in the Assassin's Creed Origins. I think I beat only one. It was that serpent one, but that was actually part of the main story. Apep or whatever, but I was thinking of
Greetings.
Sobek because like in D&D, Egypt in the Egyptian gods, like the Pantheon, are actually canon, and they also, I think that's the first time that they acknowledged Earth without doing it in some comedic way, saying that Earth was canon. Like it was the first time that it was actually like, some gods from the D&D world came in and kidnapped some people from ancient Egypt, and so the Egyptian gods followed them through the portal and ended up in D&D. So that's a really cool little piece of lore.
Is that it?
Okay, nope. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, I might need to upgrade. Let me look.
Peace, friend.
Well, take a look.
Nope, I can't do it yet. Really, I can't
Nothing else?
upgrade my torch, have a dual wielding torch.
So long.
I already cracked that joke once. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Behind blue eyes. I haven't heard that song in a long time. Da-na-na-na-na-na. What the fuck is he doing? What the hell? I mean, he's lost it. He's lost his mind. I knew this guy's I knew this guy's story was going somewhere. That he was probably going to be a problem. I just wasn't expecting him to do this. I wasn't expecting him to gain the abilities of the Tasmanian Devil. And I mean, this is... I'm just going to leave him. I'm going to let him do his thing. I'm just kidding. I actually have to talk to him anyways. That was just goofy. I'm really glad I got that.
And who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do?
There is more at stake here than your pride, Wasif. We walk a narrow path.
Enough! Take care what you say when we next meet, Governor. I will not suffer such insult twice.
That's Wasif and Baghdad's governor, Muhammad ibn Abdullah ibn Tahir. He gave Wasif an order. The warlord did not like it.
The governor of Baghdad has no authority over the warlord. Unless... Could he also be with the order?
Muhammad? I don't believe it. He is not just governor. He is a poet and a scholar. The man has spirit. I hope to make him an ally.
Well, I hope you are right. Wasif is enough to deal with. I just have to find a way inside the garrison.
One of the stewards inside is loyal to me. You will find him near the cookhouse. When he sees the red sash, he will help you.
What will you do?
I will find Beshi and then
What the
free
fuck?
other rebels being held in the prison. Wasif, I leave to you.
Hold on. One of my buddies is in my Discord channel just chilling, which is in the actual channel called Just Chilling. He's just by himself, which it's random. I might hop in to see what he's doing. Yeah, I'll hop in for a minute. David! 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 He must have stepped away from the Xbox. Mr. Gibbons. I heard a noise. I know you're there, David. David. Well? David. David. Well, I'm just gonna leave. Dun, dun, dun. Said, what are you doing in the just chilling tab? Watch him say just chilling. Okay, yeah, that was probably random as shit. Alright, anyways. Back to the game. How long have I been streaming for? Let me look real quick. Alright, it's not too bad.
Warlord, you cloak yourself in the Khalifa's colors so you can kidnap and kill at will. You are a plague upon the land. Its soil is red with the blood of those you have butchered. All because they sought their freedom. Or because you feared they would. You think yourself untouchable, surrounded by your soldiers. But we will storm the garrison, free Beshi, and see your reign of terror end.
Wait a minute, hold on. I just now thought of this. It has nothing to do with this particular mission. What happened to the hairpin? What was the point of the hairpin? AC Mirage hairpin. Was there any point to it? It didn't say anything, but okay, I guess it was... They made such a big deal out of this hairpin, only for it to not play any part, apparently, I guess. See, that's why when I hear, like, see this kind of stuff, where it's talking about all these scary people with all this power, I'm like, why the hell should we ever be scared of them? Because, like... The second they start talking about how powerful and all they are and all this shit, all you gotta do is immediately just like fucking shoot them in the head or something. You're like, okay, your power's over. Like, well, I have a whole group now that back me up. Well, they're dead too now. What happens when you just take out every single piece of evil in the world?
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
That's why I love that line from Game of Thrones. Like, why should we pretend kings hold all the power if we all have the power of life and death with a sword? You know? Okay, Inky-doo. Inky-doo. Yankee Doodle Dandy. Can I kill this guy?
Is that really necessary?
No. Yes, it is. Because I know you're going to betray me at some point. You Dizzy man. You Tasmanian devil. Dizzy Devil. That's his new nickname now.
Those garrison walls are useless as they are.
Eavesdrop on the civilians by the gate. I mean, I guess I gotta blend in to do it.
Have you seen the holes in the garrison walls? What's the point of having walls if they have holes in them?
You mean the construction? There are guards everywhere. No one is getting in or out of that place without being caught.
There might be a way in along the northern wall.
Hey, come on,
I should
Space.
take a look.
Come on. Space. Come on. Dumb cat. When I was in China, I was just looking at those weapons on the side. There's a little description. We went to this little museum at one point. No, it wasn't the museum. It was the... I guess it kind of is, but it was the Forbidden City. And I remember as a kid that at the time the teacher said I would never go there. Like she said, none of you will ever set foot in the Forbidden City. And I guess they changed the rules by then, but because foreigners weren't allowed at the time. But yeah, we were in there and we saw a bunch of really cool ancient weapons from. You know, they looked a lot like those. Like before Christ, all that stuff. I mean, it's wild to see artifacts that old. You know, that they were actually used as like ceremonial weapons or just actual weapons and stuff. The tools. It's pretty cool. We saw a Sorara stone too. That was really cool. Those stones were apparently really enlightened monks.
You there. What's your problem?
Really enlightened monks, when they die, there's like this weird stone that like forms in their stomach. At least that's the myth, I guess is maybe the right word behind it. I mean, for all I know, they might just swallow something that does that and just gets stuck and stays there, but it's an interesting thing. That's true. Strange, but interesting.
What see you, my friend?
And there goes my eagle
You
again.
must not fly there now, Enkidu.
They've completely made the eagle useless because of that, basically. Like, unless Unless there's no archer, the eagle's useless.
What?
I was really hoping nobody would notice
Fate
that,
calls.
and they did not. Thank God. Space, what do you want?
This could be a way
You want cat?
inside.
What could be a way
There
inside?
is a steward here loyal to Ali. He will be somewhere near the cookhouse.
Is that him? Yeah, that's him. Turn it off. There we go.
left the key in that mess of a room.
Where there is a key, there is a lock or a gate.
Hey, dude. I need some food.
Ali's man?
I saw your red sash. We must be quick. Wasif is in the inner garrison. I can get you through a side entrance, but we cannot be seen together. Follow me at a distance, and stay out of sight.
I understand.
Tell me when you're ready to go.
All right, let us go.
He's just sitting over here making chicken and dumplings.
Suspicion. Follow me at a distance, and stay in
God,
cover.
what an amazing meal. As simple as it is, chicken and dumplings are just awesome. My mom used to have this. No, she found a new one. So it's basically the same thing. She, like the fluffiest dumplings ever. They're just these massive, like fist-sized chunks of just dumplings, just thrown in there with the chicken. It's so
I
good.
heard the prison is haunted.
Hold on. Something's happening down there that isn't right. I heard the same thing at Damascus Gate.
I hope they fix
You
the
don't
walls
want to
soon.
know.
You and me both. My patrols will be shorter for one thing. Warlord was
Fuck.
back, so no shirking on your patrols. Do the full round all the way to the construction. If I catch any of you shortcutting, you lose a week's pay and be in latrine duty.
Well, how am I supposed to follow him if... Okay, I guess I gotta do some free running. Whoa. Sneaky, sneak. I mean... Okay, well at least he's moving now.
Everything seems quiet enough, my friend. I'm not your friend. Be about your business. Be quick.
I need to move that body. That one's definitely gonna be spotted. You're just going there. Oh! Well, in a second he'll have a the corpse of his dead friend to keep him company.
Hey!
What? Oh, come on. I mean, at least nobody heard it.
We're halfway. Remember, stay hidden. If you fail, I will not be able to help. And you must
He's like
find your
talking to
own.
me when I'm up on the roof, and nobody's like, dude, who are you talking to? Jesus Christ.
This is the barracks. Wasif's room is probably further inside.
Shit. I don't know if I can... Ooh. I did not mean to do that. Climb down, dude. Damn. I'm gonna hide in here real quick. Oh. Unless they're not coming. Yeah, they're not coming. Alright, we made it.
This door will lead to Wasif.
Thanks,
Now
dude.
I must get back.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Wasif's room. It is surprisingly bare for a man of his rank. This is an elaborate shrine. Wasif must have loved his mother.
Stand straight and eyes front! The warlord is arriving and will tolerate no disorder.
Better. The heft is good. The balance, too. The hilt is still a bit tight. Let us see if the edge is better. Whoever bears arms against us is not one of us. You chose the wrong side, my friend.
Judgment belongs to Allah, not you.
Ow. Getting stabbed that slow, too. That would just fucking suck. Ow.
It's still sticking. Make the blood grooves deeper.
Time to put the dog down!
Let's see what Ali does by himself. I don't want to have to restart the whole thing. Never mind. Just in case he does die.
Hold on! Good blood be
Hell yeah. Alright, we absolutely destroyed that group. Hell yeah. Yeah, see this guy, wasn't he like in the game earlier at something? And I barely remember him at all. He's probably in the last game and just, he doesn't stick out. None of these characters really stick out. Except for this guy, because of the way he looks.
We should free the others.
And still, he's just...
Then you can lead your men outside. I will deal with Wasif.
Outside? Don't be foolish. This is the perfect beginning. We are going to pull this place down.
This guy's going to be such a big problem. He's definitely going to be like the final boss or something. He's got the same energy as the Sage character from, kind of even the same look a little bit from, Black Flag. Yeah, speaking of that, hold on, let's think about that for a minute. They recently, in the newer games, they're saying that the Nordic gods are all the, sages. Like Odin, Loki, and all of them. So, if they were, or maybe there were multiple gods that did something like that, but it looked like it was just the Nordic ones. But if that's the case, then which Nordic god was the guy in Black Flag? Since he was a sage. That's an interesting question. Who was he? Guess I'll get that. I still don't really know exactly what the focus does. Focus bar, okay. The fact that I've already got this many hints at who the main leader is, of the head of the Order of the Ancients, it does lead me to believe that this game, like, I'm getting very close to the end already. Like, I knew people said it was shorter. Come on, Space. Hey, cat. What you doing?
Ourselves. Be careful. He's more dangerous than he looks.
What Space? Where the fuck's... Space, what are you doing? Leave me alone. Yeah, that padlock's on the inside. Is that where I need to go to get the key? Yeah. Just need to figure out how to get in there. Because once again, they don't make it easy. It's some kind of puzzle just to go inside of a building. I'm surprised they let me climb that.
There is the warden.
Ooh. I was just about to say, how am I going to get past all them? You made that very easy for me.
Find peace, warrior.
Find peace in the deep pits of hell.
The sky is safe once more, my friend.
There he is.
What's that? What's going on? I can't breathe.
To the cells.
Please! Someone in trouble.
Hello.
Anyone
Hello there.
You'll get a nasty surprise.
Oh my god. Obi-Wan, that show, it was such a... God, it was so shitty. I mean, everything Disney touches nowadays is just shit. Honestly, I don't want to say this about Ubisoft. Disney I don't care about, but...
cells.
I mean, I don't
Now to
really
release
care
the
about
others.
Ubisoft that much anymore. It's mainly just because of Far Cry. Companies like Ubisoft and Disney, I think we need something like... One of these companies needs to be completely, like, destroyed. In the sense that, like, we need to see what happens when people are so woke that they think that... And they keep pushing the shit, stuff that people don't want, that it completely just fails. And Ubisoft or Disney needs to just be no more. And it needs to be just an example. There needs to be some kind of example like that to show what not to do with writing and TV shows. The second you start pandering to bullshit that nobody cares about and then insulting your fans and calling them sexist and calling them names and stuff just because they say that they're tired of these shitty shows that happen to have like a woman as the protagonist. Once again, it doesn't matter. We just want something good, something written well. I don't care about that stuff.
All right? No! God is with me!
I didn't even know this guy was over here fighting until
No!
Ow. Get my stamina up. Panda watch. "80% of the time it works every time." That is the line, right? The Sex Panther line from Anchorman? Something like that. Rick, that map doesn't check out.
Ali will lead us to our revenge. For Beshi!
I just so don't care about any of these characters. I mean, I cared about Basim, but once again, replacing his voice actor with just a mediocre, just emotionless voice. What a mistake. I do like that people are finally snapping out of all this stuff and realizing how much they're messing
Your
up.
men are free.
I mean, like, hold
Now
on,
I
okay,
must find
let's try to fix this.
There's a signal fire just above here. One slit, it will raise an alarm throughout the garrison. The guards will come to us.
And I will find a way into his room while he is alone. All right. I will light the fire.
Do not forget our agreement.
I have not forgotten.
Do not forget our agreement. What was it? He's like, shit. Damn it, Basim! You could choose one superpower between flight, teleportation, and transmutation. You could like touch like a stone and turn it to gold. What would you choose? Would you rather be rich? Would you rather have a level of freedom like nobody ever has before with flight and teleportation? If you chose one of those, which one would you want? The teleportation, you'd be able to go anywhere on the earth in an instant. It would save you so much money. You'd be able to do all kinds of shit. You'd technically be able to just break into banks. Why are you not climbing that basm, you idiot? Flight, though. I would have to go with flight, personally, because the feeling that that would give you to be able to fly around would be just so liberating and fun. That's what my storytelling channel, the main character, has the ability to fly now after meeting an angel. And I liked the way of describing how it works, how it's with your breath, like using your breathing allows you to fly. What if he climbed up there to light it, but then he saw Pippin climbing down the other side and he had already lit it, and he's like, damn it. And then you see, like, it just cuts away from this game and just starts showing, like, a bunch of places all over the world, and they're lighting up their torches and lighting the beacons. And then, like, a bunch of people just come to save them from Lord of the Rings. And they're like, dude, we weren't asking for help. Wow, an actual decently choreographed shot for, like, half a second. Open the trap door. Where's that? Hold on. Fucking climb, you idiot! Basm's having a bit of a moment. Oh my god. Oh my god, Basm, you idiot. How did you miss that? Why is this guy just chilling over here when there's a huge fight going on in the courtyard?
Hold on!
Dick! I don't even know how that whole thing just worked, but okay. Alright. The key. Does anybody remember the movie The Indian in the Cupboard? I just remembered that. That was such a good movie. I need to go back and watch that again. Wasn't there a book or a second one or something like that? Yeah, I need to look up that movie again. That was such a good movie.
What do we do? We are surrounded. Be silent! Take this down quickly. The Zindiq Ali and his rebels have attacked the garrison. Request reinforcements. Seal the letter. When the door is breached, find a way through and deliver it to the Khalifa. On your life.
Yes, Saidi. Composed and silent, even when trapped. Al-Mardikhwar indeed.
And that's how you die. Oh, wait, nope. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. I thought I was about to have to get in a fight. If I ever directed a movie, I would totally put in some weird shit like this right at the end. They're like, wait, didn't he just cut the guy's head off? Why is he talking to him suddenly?
Isn't that ironic? Was it taken from an eagle who fell out of the sky?
A symbol of freedom. A word you did not use often. And never will again.
Oh. So this is freedom. Yet, I do not see any way out.
Ooh, I just now noticed how dark it is on my stream. I looked over and there's definitely darker in darker areas. I might need to fix that. I got him, dude. He was all like, ugh. That nod. Like, characters look at each other and just nod. I love when Family Guy did it with Star Wars and they just kept fucking nodding and nodding, and then it would go to the next person, they start nodding. Spartans, what is your profession? Baking!
Our revolution begins now!
I sell watches on the side of the road. It's like, oh, I brought the wrong. I did not bring soldiers. I thought I did, but it turns out I did not. Holy fucking dick balls! Jesus, that was a lot of men at the same time.
Why do they fight? Their warlord lies dead already.
I lost my son!
Got you! That is it! Let us get out of here!
Follow me! Stay close!
Is this what you mean by freedom? Brawling our way out of a garrison?
Why? Do you lack the stomach for an honest fight?
No, I just prefer an honest assassination.
Whoa, that was close.
Calling backup! I'll call for help!
I hope you trained your men better than the warlord trained his.
Can you not see for yourself? This fight is over already.
Thought I heard somebody say that they were going to call for help, but I thought that was that guy. Guess not.
Not close.
What do you mean we made it? We're not done yet. We're still guys, help me! You dicks! I did all this, and you're just gonna okay, yeah, now let me. Well, Boston, you can handle it. That Viva La Dirt League thing when they're like talking about video games making you the main character do everything, and he's like, they're in the middle of World War II, and he goes, all right, now what I want you to do is go up the road right here, cut the gas lines on all the cars, assassinate the captain, and then I want you to get on the anti-aircraft gun and shoot down as many planes as you can. From there, I want you to get the explosives, drive down the road, plant them at the aircraft base before the planes take off, blow up all those, and then if you have the chance to slip into the commander's tent and poison him, and then kidnap his right-hand man or some shit like, and he's just like, I'm sorry, you want me to do all of that? And one guy's like, what's the matter, bitch, man? You think you can handle it? I'm sorry. What were you doing while I was single-handedly winning World War II? That was such a good line.
Get it in the backside! You fight with a venom. Perhaps our cause appeals to you more than you admit.
That is the last.
Let us go out the same way we came in.
Oh no, my.
Did we lose any allies during that fight? It does not look like it. Not one.
We are leaving through the front gate.
Come on, man. We need to get out of here. Dude.
Best keep my eyes open.
I think he's dead. He's just glitched.
We are close. The victory is ours.
We are with you, صاحب الزني.
That was probably the most exciting thing that's happened in the game so far, and it was just alright.
This is a good day. I will meet you at the bureau.
This is a good day. I will meet you at the bureau. Today we fight. Our fight begins.
We will have freedom.
Freedom!
Freedom.
Or death!
Death.
God is great!
There is no God but God!
God is great!
There is no God but God!
God is great!
There is no God but God!
I should return to Fulad at the Bureau.
وهي ما أقدمه.
Boom, 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 boom. Da-na-na-na. Cat Stevens. We always had his music playing in my house when I was growing up. We had all kinds of music playing. Great music. My dad was such a big music nut. He had the one of the Enigma albums, and that was the first time I'd ever heard it. I was around like 5 or 6, and we heard Callous Went Away and then Return to Innocence, and ever since that happened, you know, it's basically been my favorite band. Like I said, nothing's been able to knock it off its first place pedestal as the best band ever. I don't think anything ever will. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck is you? Who are you? What are you doing? Are they sharpening a rock? I like the detail that you can actually see their fingers are missing on each one of their hands. That's kind of cool. Did I say sharpening a rock? I meant sharpening a knife.
If you mention the cat, he will come. And here he is.
Go softly, come softly, so the cat does not gore you.
You have honored your word. Wasif lies dead, and all who hear of it, hear of me.
I regret we could not save Beshi. He was a brave man.
Already they tell his story throughout Baghdad. He will free more by his death than he did in life. Freedom has a price. The only question is whether we will pay it. Beshi was
sorry,
proud.
Space. I've got to pee again.
I have much to do.
Wait for this cutscene to end.
I would wish peace upon you both, but we know that is not in your future. Nor mine.
I fear Ali is right. Nothing will stop his rebellion now.
Maybe nothing should. The things he says. At the garrison, we saw Wasif arguing with Governor Muhammad ibn Tahir.
Muhammad? That is odd. I will keep eyes on him.
Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Face. Get off my stream. It's really cold here in Colorado, obviously, but I was trying to set up my heating pad. Yeah, I probably gotta fix my mic again. I bet it's all kinds of jumbly right now. Give me a minute. Do 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 do. Okay. Back. Stream's working. Turning on the heating pad. Activating nuke. Nuke launched. Honestly, I feel like the actual thought of nuclear war is very, probably going to be very likely. That's what I was telling all my friends and just everybody. I bet in the next 80 years, the human race is gone. Guarantee you. Because of how stupid everybody fucking is. If I was in charge of the nuclear bombs and I realized that somebody was launching nukes at my country, I would literally not press the button. I would just let myself get hit instead of being like, oh yeah, if they're going to kill us, I'm going to kill them. And then just destroy the world. I'd rather somebody live. Even if it was the enemy.
Good to see. Welcome. What is new?
God, the state of the world was so fucked. We kind of need something like the Watchmen to happen, honestly. We need like an alien race to show up and just...
Remarkable. Goodbye.
Either enslave us and tell us this is how it's going to be, and then like give us a better life. Or, you know, we need something to unify against like all of humanity. Something to work towards together. Is that the boat again? It's the boat. It's the boat again. What is that? Oh yeah. Fire and wisdom. Okay, I do need to do that. I'm gonna go here. I don't feel like unlocking that right now or synchronizing it. Yeah, the game, I'm looking at the stream right now, the game seems to pick up pretty well unless it's particularly dark. If it's a dark area, there's more dark, then you're barely going to see anything. Speaking of dark, if anybody is a fan of horror games, and top-down games, which I was not a fan of top-down games until recently, I came across some really good ones, play the game Darkwood. Darkwood is such a good horror game. It's easily in the top 10 best horror games I've ever played. Same with Little Nightmares. But Darkwood's different because it's like Russian mythology or something like that, or something. You're stuck inside a forest that won't let you go, and there's other people, so it's not like Silent Hill. There's actually quite a lot of people you can interact with and things, and make a couple of friends. But it's really scary at night. Like they make you like actually like whatever's happening. Like I wouldn't be texting if I was playing that game. I would be like right on the edge of my seat, just like holy shit. And I do need to do another stream on that. Actually, yeah, I've got that. I was doing a stream on my channel with that at one point. Okay, let's actually read this. Come on, Space. Da, da, da. Okay. Assassin focus capacity 2. Airstrike, slow down times. I do need something like that, but I need Enkidu to be able to tag people from farther away. Because if I can't get close enough because the archers, then I'm gonna need something else. That one's gold. Yeah, I'll wear that. I do like that. I always choose the same kind of color pattern, though, in every Assassin's Creed games. The white and blue like this. Just because my favorite colors are white and blue, like, combined. Like that color of the sky, you know. So I'm going to stick with the green, just to give it a little bit of a different feel than normal. Okay. Oh, and I just realized I'm heading towards the tower anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and climb it. Oh, fuck. If I can get up there. I can't climb that. I can. Oh, wait. Nope, I won't be able to climb over that either. Okay. Oh, fuck yeah. I'm not going over there. That's like... That's an entire thing. Fuck that. I'm out. Fuck your tea. Unix. Man, it would kind of suck to be a eunuch. I mean, not kind of, it would. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look at this. Just this lighting, this room. This is beautiful. Once again, Ubisoft has never had a problem with making a beautiful world. They nail that 10 out of 10 every time. But it doesn't matter if there's nothing in it. Oh. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. I was about to head straight for the fucking thing all over again. Pole vault. Ooh, I want to try that. Well, without missing. That was the pole, right? That's the one I needed to... I guess not. Said run and vault on it, right?
Hey, that's no way to behave.
I mean, it looks like the... Yeah, I mean... There we go, okay. Oh yeah. Nice, nice, nice. And nobody really cared too much. They're a little curious, but no crime has been committed. Very Kung Fury. When he dies and God's talking to him and he says, I need to go back and finish my mission. He says, no, you're dead, you can't. And he says, you're under arrest for obstruction of justice. He tries to arrest God. I've got a idea for running a D&D game where players, they've never done like some kind of theater, interacting with the theater thing, so I think it would be fun to make them join some theater guild and like write and make a play just for the DM, just for me. I think it'd be really fun to see them play that out. What they'd come up with. It'd probably be something really stupid. Like stupid, silly, and goofy. Oh, I'm heading right for that one, so I will climb that. Get out of my way. Old man. Ooh, the mosque. Surprised one of those little historical site things isn't there.
Guide me, Enkidu.
Here we go. Okay, yeah, there we go. Synchronized swimming. He just jumps in the water and Michael Phelps joins him. And they just swim through the canal for the rest of the game. Oh man, that video of the dude when he was in that swimming race or whatever, and he won the race and then immediately started celebrating because he won. And he hopped in the other lane to hug his friend because he was celebrating, and they used that as an excuse and said, you're not supposed to go into the other lane, you're disqualified. That was such bullshit. And even his friend, the guy that they gave the second place to, or first place, he immediately turned around and handed it to his buddy and said, that's just such bullshit. That's his. He's like, you guys should be ashamed of yourself. And of course they didn't do anything about it. Of course they didn't change it. At least as far as I know. And maybe they have. And then that one race with the They're getting ready to jump, and then that kid or whoever it was like squeezed a squeaky toy, and the guy jumped ahead of time because of that. That would suck. I like this guy's little setup. It's kind of cool. Little corner shop that's right on the little river. Nice. He gets to look out at this every day. And then when he turns to leave, he tries to open this door, which goes nowhere. That's the secret to this man's life, is that he's stuck behind this counter, and he will never leave. Even when the sun falls and the moon rises, he will still be behind here. Even when the pages turn to dust in this book and the leather warps and ages, he'll still stare out at the same view as the buildings corrode and sand and time take them back into the deep recesses of the desert. He'll still be here, waiting, watching, forever lonely. Well, have a good one, man.
Hey! Get away from me.
Wait a minute. Dervis artifacts. Did I just pick up one of those small pieces that I need to... What was a Dervis artifact? Hold on. Oops. Round moon plaque. What? Okay. Okay.
What's wrong?
Chad, I need your help. Okay. No, never mind, I don't. Okay.
Hey, what?
Dude, all I did was run by. What's up again, trapped man? Trapped librarian? Librarian.
Ah, I see our new Abbasiya bureau is well guarded by an alert and active Rafiq.
Bassem, you startled me. I was just enjoying some poetry.
Oh, whose?
The court poet, Sayyida Arib.
Oh, whose? It's this guy named Soren from some show called Dragon Prince. Yeah, it was a haiku. A dragon smash boy.
Her words chirp like the birds of paradise.
Ah, yes.
Birds of Paradise. If you're a fan of bird races and D&D, look up the book Birds of Paradise. It's a third-party adventure. Not adventure, but it's just a whole bunch of information on new bird races.
The
bird
House of
characters.
Wisdom is not what it once was.
Is not our friend Ahmad ibn Musa there? He went to his workshop, as I recall.
Yes, I sent a message for him to come and help set up this bureau, but he never replied. My spies could not contact him. A week has passed, and he cannot be found.
So, one of the famous Banu Musa is missing in the House of Wisdom.
Yes. Venture there.
He holds
and
his-
learn his fate.
It shall be done.
Basm, and it was Basm, Eivor, and hell, I think Bayek did it too. Basically, everybody in these new games, they all have the exact same idle animations, which is a mistake, because obviously it's just cheap, and anybody can point it out, but it also, like, it doesn't make them unique. Like, there should be some kind of unique idle animation for each one. Like, Basm, maybe he could pull out his dagger and pick, dirt out from under his nails, or, like, balance it on the tip of his finger. He could do, anything different besides the same thing that everybody else does. Coke Zero. I'm probably gonna go to bed at like
David,
5 in the morning because of all this
I would
Coke.
like to ask you something.
Please.
What can you tell me about Ahmad ibn Musa?
The son of a famous astronomer. Ahmed and his brothers excel at mathematics together. They wrote the book of ingenious devices, describing their wonderful clock.
What made him join our cause?
The Banu Musa were once close to Al-Mutawakkil, but grew disgusted with the Abbasid Khilafah.
What happened?
They refused to discuss it, so I cannot say.
There are many reasons to be disgusted with the Abbasid.
Was there anything else?
You know, it'd be really cool. A couple of things to see in an Assassin's Creed game would be the Mechanical Turk. I don't know if anybody knows that story. Look it up. But it was basically like somebody. It was like a robot basically that would beat people in chess, like before robots even existed. But there was more going on there. That'd be cool to have like a Templar character playing that game, and you're the one controlling it underneath, and then you use like your assassin blade from underneath or something like that. That'd be kind of interesting. But also the Amber Room. That'd be really cool to see something about the Amber Room. You don't hear about that often.
What is important in Abbasiyah?
This district is the heart of learning in Baghdad.
Any key place?
Follow the trail, wherever it leads. Besides the House of
Green.
Wisdom, there are. Be sure to visit the 4 markets.
I remember
In the Dome of the Ass? Did he really just say that?
The great astronomer Al-Khwarizmi there.
He actually just said that.
Excellent. Finally, if you need to soothe sore muscles, a steam bath at the splendid hammam.
After a night of clambering across rooftops, that sounds good.
Except they don't. They probably won't give us the option to actually go to the bathhouse. That's the thing is, if they're gonna tackle these RPG elements and stuff, make them more of an RPG. Make us feel like we can actually straight up just live in this world. Like if we didn't want to have to do all these missions and we just want to do other random things like just weird activities.
Any hint on what the Order might be doing in Abbasiyah?
No, my friend. Not more than what I have told you. Although... no. It is probably nothing.
What is it? Any little bit may help.
Before he left, Ahmed ibn Musa said something about books going missing from the House of Wisdom.
I will keep that in mind.
Was there anything else?
Tell me more about yourself, Tabid.
Me? Not much to say. I love poetry. Is that enough?
That's not enough.
Do not be...
As you wish. I come from Nubia, a dry land south of Egypt. My father sent me to Cairo to... There, I learned a fiery sense of right from wrong. And to correct...
Space?
We revolted.
Someday you should tell the...
Was there anything?
Thank you, Tabid.
Yeah, that was... Somebody that just gives you one little bit of information like that about themselves is just it's boring.
A book of poetry by the famed Arib al-Ma'muniyah. He truly is a
I recently was, like in the last stream I was mentioning, I was using a dating app. It's just not working. Like, there's no point to it. It's like they'll match you and then they'll never talk to you. Like somebody will like match you, they'll say that they like you and then never respond. So it's just like, what's the point? Why are all these people on here if nobody's gonna actually use the thing? But I remember talking to one person in particular and just asking her like, so what do you like to do for fun? What are your hobbies? And she was like, Uber. What do you mean Uber? Just Uber, like ordering food or driving? She's like, driving. I'm like, okay. What else do you like to do? And she's like, driving around with the music really loud. I was like, okay, anything else? And she's like, yeah, I like driving at night too. And I was like, okay, this isn't gonna work. Like, you gotta give me more than just I like driving and driving and driving. She just sounded so boring. Skills, I got 2 points. There's always some new mission popping up. Or some new information. Blacksmith.
Peace, friend. Nice to see.
It's not nice to see you. And your ugly face.
Adept level death deal.
I'm sorry,
Can I be
that
of
was me.
further assist?
Nope.
I will be well.
Be well. Those are very aggressive.
لم يزل أخيرا وضعت يدي على بتلك النظرية على
In the wall collapsed. We weren't close enough to hear screaming or anything, but
See, I don't need to use them.
You have no business here.
I'm just looking at the codex. Shut up, guys. I think it's so cool that we have the technology now to record somebody speaking in one language and it translate it like perfectly to where we can actually understand them like that. I mean, that's awesome. Pretty soon that's going to be some kind of actual like implant that people can buy that's like placed behind their ear or something where you can hear the audio coming through. Like somebody speaks and it instantly translate it into English, so you hear it in English or something. I don't think a lot of people realize just how realistic the show Black Mirror actually is. Like that's what makes it so unique, is that we're so close to so much of this technology. Maybe not the cookie technology yet. Like being able to implant somebody's consciousness into a device, which is one of my episodes of my storytelling channel, Adam's Lost Journal. Season 2, there's going to be kind of like a Sword Art Online kind of thing, except instead of fantasy, it's going to be sci-fi, and basically the guy's dad has a heart attack in real life, dies, but he was playing the game when it happened, and his soul got stuck in the game. So like he felt himself die, but he continued to stay alive in the game. His son meets him, so he basically gets like a second chance to play with his dad. Dad ends up becoming famous all over the server that they're on, the role-playing server, which there is a villain in the role-playing server that takes his role very seriously, only to realize that he's actually he's gone through a lot in real life, and he's definitely not playing, he's not acting. So he kind of brings that element into... I feel like he's a pretty interesting bad guy for somebody that has hardly any lines. God, I've got so many books in real life I need to actually just read. I always have to be in like a mood to read, and I like I said, I zone out a lot, so I have to like reread the same sentence sometimes multiple times to for it to absorb. So it takes a while for me to actually finish a book. Read a bunch when I was little, the Goosebumps books, and then the Del Toro Quest. Oh my God, I love Del Toro Quest. I'd stay up all night like reading that and listening to 1,000 Years by Sting and Callous One Away, Enigma, and the Zora's Domain from Zelda.
The danger has passed.
Old man, how did this fire start?
Old man. Fazil Fahim is old as the House of Wisdom, which he commands.
Forgive me, Ustadi. I spoke in haste. Can I help?
No, the fire has been quenched by the Watermaster's bucket brigades.
What the hell's up with this guy's voice? What happened here?
Who started these fires?
Who started these fires? Ruffians,
Enemies
I
of the
suppose.
Khalifa.
Enemies of the Caliph, to be
What sort
exact.
of books were they burning?
It is too soon to tell.
Perhaps the caretaker of books would
My
know.
name is Fazil. My parents had a very strange naming process.
I am searching for Ahmad ibn Musa.
Ah, yes. He has a workshop here, but I have not spoken to him lately.
Peace be upon you, Elder. I shall go. I still need to find Ahmad ibn Musa, but I should also speak to the caretaker
Great
of
multiple
books in the
cases
library.
unveiled. Yawn. I'll go ahead and grab that. I have the points for it. Might as well. Okay. I mean, since I'm already right here, I might as well do that one. Yeah, this weird setup for this investigation table is so strange compared to the past games. It's a weird decision.
Greetings, Yaham.
Yes. The most advanced.
Thank you, Yah.
Yum. Thank you, and by thank you I mean not at all.
Bassem, hey! 9 fingers over here.
Nihal.
What do you have there, sneak thief?
A book. I managed to save at least one from the fire.
If they catch you stealing,
They cut off a finger. No, wait. A whole hand.
that is not funny.
Then don't laugh.
All right, you are in a mood, and I have things to do. Nothing that concerns you.
Oh, secret hidden one stuff. What are you doing this time? Stabbing? Stealing? Stabbing and then
She's so
stealing?
gonna die.
That is your specialty, Nihal.
They're trying to
Just
make her
because
quirky
you lost
and
a
likable,
finger
but
does
she's
not
not.
mean you've lost your touch.
All these tools and books. Looks like Ahmed's room. But where is he?
There's such a small and just easy technique to use to make somebody likable, like a character. And one of the examples I did for my own story, I started off an episode immediately with one of my new, storytelling series, where one of the characters is just singing a song while he's driving, and he doesn't know the words to it, so he's just mumbling and making up random words. Just something like that, something that's relatable and just so simple, can immediately add like a level of kind of likability if you do it, even if you do it right too. It's just such a silly way to make something work. Sometimes it can be so easy and so obvious, and yet you see people like this, like AAA studios and even movies nowadays, where it's just these people just don't get it. They just make something to put it out there. They don't.
Ahmed
They just want the money.
working on something new. But what?
Ooh, what is this? Interesting. Yeah, what is all this? Look at all this. What the fuck? What? I mean, they got some of that stuff right. What the fuck, man? Alright, what's next? Books.
The letter says these books are for Ahmed.
It must have been so interesting to be, like, quote-unquote a scientist back then. I don't know if that would be the correct term, but to, like, constantly try to figure things out in the world and prove it, only for certain people to say that you're a liar or something, call, like, you a heathen or a devil or something, or worshipping, or, like, getting in witchcraft because you try to say that there's, the sun is in a place called space, that it's not actually in the sky, or the earth isn't actually flat. Like, there must have been so many people that died just trying to say just basic stuff. Like, oh hey, these herbs, if you crush them up and eat them, it heals your toothache. And somebody's like, witchcraft, and just burns them. Must have been terrifying trying to, like, just learn. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. tools. Okay, I still got 2 more. Yeah, okay. There's still some stuff in here.
Ahmed always signs his work. This is definitely his doing. Measuring tools, like my father used to own. But these are Ahmed's. Diagrams, machine tools, and other oddities. This is definitely Ahmed's workshop. But where can he be?
Oh.
Pardon me. May I help you?
I just straight up came into the room. What's up, dude?
I am looking for Ahmed ibn Musa. Do you know where I can find him?
I may be able to help you. Follow me.
Oh. I was just about to take a sip of my drink, but he's like, follow me.
Is this your first visit to the House of Wisdom?
No. A friend and I used to sneak in as kids. We taught ourselves to read in your library.
All young people should follow your worthy example.
The caretakers who chased us out of the stacks every day did not think so.
Merely doing their jobs. And what did you study in the House of Wisdom?
I loved poetry and heroic tales. My friend preferred pagan gods and dark magic.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's going to be a villain too, probably.
And did you follow your youthful passion and become a scholar?
When the whole world awaits. No. You might say I am a man on a mission.
Whoa.
Well, what about your friend?
No, she still searches for something.
It's an interesting skill to have, to be able to communicate through, like, multiple doors and rooms. Sorry, I wanted to see what this was. Use to describe both the social gatherings and the location where it took place, the typical featured in television. Interesting. My uncle, well, he quit recently, but he was, actually a performer. He would go to, like, places all over town and just, like, perform in certain areas with, like, either comedy routines or telling stories or poems, something like that, or just talking. And he was getting pretty popular, and, he was getting a little bit of a group. There's something going on with, Cora, also. Like, he's got like 80,000 followers or something like that, and maybe more actually. And he was making actually a little bit of money from doing all this stuff.
Now, where was I?
I can't remember why he quit.
It's not far now. Hurry, hurry.
I need to talk to him again. It's been a while. And my other uncle, yeah, he just surprisingly, he just got a divorce from his wife, and that really shocked me because they just seemed so happy the last time I hung out with him, but it had been a while since I'd seen him, so who knows what happened. Just want to make sure he's okay. And it's got to be hard. It's kind of cool though, because like the person he was getting married to had like straight up just like ties to the mafia, like a family. Like when we went to the wedding, there were just like people all over the place where I was just like, yeah, this is I could easily see this becoming like a Godfather wedding, where like a fucking helicopter comes out of nowhere and just starts shooting at everybody. I mean, it was really strange. Like having a conversation and eating next to somebody that you knew was like part of the mob or something, or the mafia. I don't really know the difference between mob and mafia.
Please, don't hurt me.
There's one. Dude, it's me.
You led me into a trap. I should slay you where you stand.
Spare kindly, Hamid.
Then tell me, where is Ahmed ibn Musa?
Please, sir. I don't know where he is. Truly, I do not.
He's gonna get hit with an arrow.
Why lead me into an ambush?
He made me do it.
Who is he? Not Ahmed, surely.
I don't know his name. For he always wears a mask.
And what does this masked man want?
He commands me to keep everyone
He wants
away
pickles.
from the House of Wisdom's dig site. Or else...
Or else what?
I'm
He will
surprised he
have
hasn't
my
been hit
head.
with an arrow yet. He's giving us a
Like
lot of
with the
information.
others.
Or not a lot, but
Spare humble
he's
heart.
talking more than I thought he would.
Where is this dig site?
It's in the wilderness. Outside of the
Thank
city.
God. I was kind of getting tired of running around in the city. I
Let me
wanted to
draw
go out
my
into the
map.
desert again, into the wild. It's like, sir, you're coming with me for the rest of the game. But I'm not even a fighter. It doesn't matter. I always like those stories where some random person just happens to get involved in some random bullshit going on. Like they're just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Where did he mark it? He said it was outside the city somewhere. But where? Maybe I need to get out of the city first. Damn, hold on. My back's just hurting a little bit. Need to adjust this. It's definitely not the heat. Ow. Fucking dick balls. Need to put some more support under my lower back. It's just hurting. Fuck. Give me just a minute, everybody. In fact, I'm probably going to end the stream just because I want to start up a new one. I don't want this one to run on too long, so give me just 1 second. I'll start up